Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How is everybody today? Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, coming to you with the Road Ahead forecast. This is going to be for February 2nd through the 8th of 2020. So we're heading into a Mercury retrograde shadow, my friends. That is going to be actually tomorrow, right? 2-2. And Mercury retrograde proper is February 16 through March 10, and the shadow period ends March 24. So we're going to take us through the equinox. Good morning, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Let's see who we're going to start with first today. What element are we starting with? We have the Wheel of Fortune, so that's not going to be anybody. Let's see who's coming in here. Pentacles. So earth signs first. Wonderful. All right, let's do the earth signs. Earth signs first today for the road ahead. Did anybody see that Capricorn reading? Holy cow. I am really looking forward to that. And let's get started. Earth signs. What do we need to know for the earth signs the week of February 2nd through 8th? Earth signs. Earth signs here. First element up, earth signs. What do we need to know for the 2nd through the 8th of February 2020? Earth signs, thank you. The Seven of Wands. So our challenges are not quite finished yet, my earth sign friends. We might be getting a handle on them. I think we're getting the upper hand, but it is still going to take, a little bit of effort to get through those. What's happening for the earth signs here? February 2nd through 8th. Earth signs. Good morning, everybody. Earth signs the week of, where are we? February 2nd through 8th. And the 10 of Wands. We are struggling to bring this to a close, my friends. And we are, right? There are some still obstacles. The 10 of Wands, the pressure, the struggle, the effort of it, the heaviness of it. Is there something that is causing you grief that is really heavy? And I have this Ace of Cups coming out next, which is kind of an odd combination, isn't it? But I think the end is going to bring you the peace and contentment that you desire, my earth sign friends. What's happening here? And the Knight of Cups. Well, there might even be an emotional opportunity or offering coming in, either from you or to you. Earth signs. Are there obstacles and those are coming to an end and your love life is going to pick up? Now, that could be personal contentment as well. It does not have to be a love reading. What's happening here for the earth signs? One card, please, for the earth signs. Thank you. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about your plan, my friends. This is about bringing in what you want. So there still are difficulties. We're going to be struggling through those for just a little bit more. But when we get to the other side of that, we're going to have that contentment, my friends. Wow, we're crooked today. Sorry about that, guys. It's always look straight before I start. I don't know what's going on there. All right. So bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So this is going to involve an attitude change. We're going to have to change our attitude if we want to bring this about in the way we want. The Six of Swords moving forward. And once we change our attitude, earth signs, that's where our power is restored with the Ace of Wands and where we can leave it all behind here. Seven of Swords and Seven of Pentacles behind this. We've been waiting to do this for a long time. Nine of Wands. We're never giving up on this. And then here we are. Queen of Pentacles, really being in our element, literally. All right, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now, what did flip here? I want to see that. What do we have? Temperance, and it's in reverse, my friends. So the imbalance, that's where we regain our balance. All right, that attitude change is going to be crucial. Now, is that this week? Are we looking at things as though they're, oh my God, one more day? Or are we looking at things like, yep, I can get past this? What's the Seven of Swords here for, please? Now, those are the sevens, too. If anybody watched the Capricorn video, we had sevens. One, oh, where is it? Two, three sevens, okay? All right. Seven of Wands. What is the Seven of Wands here for, please, for my earth sign friends? And here we are, Four of Pentacles and the Temperance card. Now, we remember we saw it in balance there. This is where we find our peace. We are going to get to the other side. And that was showing us when. So it's going to be a little bit longer. And remember, it's most likely going to be the second half of February, Earth signs. But Temperance is where we find our balance. Card of Sagittarius, too. What are we holding on to? Are we still holding on? I think we're still holding on to the idea of peace and balance and finding our comfort in whatever is going on. Now, you might also have a situation where you're holding on. Are you holding on to this struggle and strife? Are you fighting off this balance? I don't know. I think that this is a situation where, you might be trying to build up a nest egg, and that has been a challenge. It might be a financial situation. And, there might be some unexpected expenditures here that are a challenge, but you are going to find your peace with it. You are going to find your balance in it. But you've got to look at it differently. That's the attitude change there, my friends. That's the, you know what? It happened, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it, and we're going to get through it. That's the piece of it. All right. And you are, in fact, going to get through it. This is the 10 of Wands here. The struggle is over. The struggle is ending. You can actually put it down now. If it's something that you've been carrying, a responsibility that you've been carrying, you can put it down now and kind of take a deep breath. All right. This is the Ace of Cups here, where your cup is overflowing, and it's relief, my friends. That is intense relief. 10 of Wands. What is the struggle and what are we finishing? Page of Cups. Oh, what do we have here? The Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. So there is a stroke of luck, my friends. There is a stroke of luck. And I want to say this week, because we are, after all, reading for the 2nd through the 8th of February 2020. So, this stroke of luck, this piece of news that comes in is an emotional offering. Now, emotional offering, it doesn't have to be love. We do have the Ace of Cups. So it might be that you hear from somebody that you have not or that you've been struggling with, and that they've found their peace and they still want to hang on to whatever it is you've built. Certainly possible. The Knight of Cups, though, here, this is news that you might have been waiting on. We had the 7 of Pentacles down here, right? The 7 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. We did. You've been waiting on this. All right. Page of Cups, information coming in that is going to change. It's divine timing, my friends. It is karma coming in here with the Wheel of Fortune. This you're going to be like, holy cow, this could not be at a better time. Okay. And it's going to make your heart happy. I'm sorry, Jack. All right. Must be the Amazon man. Let's see what's happening with this news. What is the Knight of Cups bringing in here, please? What is the Knight of Cups? Is it coming to you or from you? Now, remember, this is that attitude change, the 6 of Swords moving forward. There may be some really hot passion here with this Ace of Cups as well, my Earth sign friends. And but I think this is more about your power, your inspiration, your new path. This is new growth coming in, my friends. So you're finally making peace with what's gone on, what's happened, and now the Wheel of Fortune is stepping in, saying, okay, in reward for actually recognizing and seeing what you need to do here with this attitude change, we're going to help you. We're going to restore your power. We're going to give you some contentment. We're going to give you some new ideas. All right. So where are we taking that, though? The Knight of Cups. What is that bringing in for us? The Knight of Cups. This is Prince Charming. This is the knight in shining armor coming in to save the day, perhaps. This is good information coming in. Good news coming in. Going to be very satisfying, Earth signs. So what's happening? Knight of Cups here, please. Thank you. The King of Cups, the helper energy in the deck. So you may get a piece of information, a piece of good news that is going to help you put this struggle down, my friends. Take this pressure off. If it is directly in front of you, let me see. Where is it? It is... He's already put it down, my friends. He's already put it down. He just hasn't released it yet. Interesting. I love the depictions. You can tell where you are in it by which way the depiction is, and I love it. You put it down, but we're not releasing it. You may, in fact, still be holding on to it because you have not yet found your peace. Maybe there's a challenge to finding your peace. What is the King of... Thank you. The King of Cups. And this might be with your work, my friends. This might be a struggle with your work. This might be something that you are working on with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, King of Cups. This might be where you have to work on being a little bit more reserved and keeping your emotions in balance, my friends. What's happening here with the Earth signs? Tell me okay, where are we going? That's the Knight of Wands, changes, and the Two of Swords. So there are changes on the horizon here, my friends, as a result of this Wheel of Fortune. Which way are you taking them, though? These are changes that are coming in. You're going to have to decide what to do about it. So moving forward is not just that attitude change. It's going to be the direction that you need to go in. Which direction do you need to go, my Earth sign friends? Go in the direction of your power. Go in the direction of your heart. All right, let's see what else is here, please. What's the Knight of Pentacles doing here? What is the plan? The Knight of Pentacles, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, slowly, steadily, methodically, plotting, planning. No, does not move their gaze from the end goal. It's always directly in front. And they don't give up. They're always successful. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. The Queen of Wands, fiery, intense, passionate, focus. She is the fire queen. She's not going to give up. She's got a fire in her belly. She's fierce. All right. So you may have to temper that a little bit here, but it is going to pay off for us. The Knight of Pentacles, always, always, always successful. I can't say that without saying it 3 times. Always, always, always. All right, the Knight of Pentacles here. What is it we are focused on? And we have, what do we have here? The 7 of Pentacles, which we had 2 cards in, 3 cards in, right? 7s again, my friends. Capricorn video. I'm sorry, I'm a Capricorn. It was a great video. Anyway, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So you've made some sort of decision where you are now on your path and you are not taking no for an answer. All right, you're focused here. You are still nurturing it, still weeding it and watering it and really tending to it. But it is coming in here, my friends. But this is the beginning of it. This is where it starts. You've got to let go of whatever this struggle was. The Hermit, card of counseling. Now, the Queen of Swords there too could be anyone in government or judicial, something in that idea. So if you've got legal going on, my friends, by all means, get an attorney, and seek your guidance. That's what I'm telling you here. Okay. The Hermit, Virgo card, Earth sign as well. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Who are you working with here? Are you working with somebody that's going to help you find your path here with this King of Cups? What is the path you want to be on? Listen to your intuition. Listen to what your intuition is telling you about your attitude. Should you have said that? Oh, could I have said it a little bit better? Is there some piece of my heart that I have to offer in order to make this balanced and make it right? So let's talk about this Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, as we said, could be new love. It could also be your cup overflowing and great contentment, joy, and happiness. So either way, my friends, looks pretty good. What's happening with the Ace of Cups here for the Earth signs? We're on Earth signs, Alyssa. Earth signs. Ace of Cups. The 5 of Cups. Well, you're reflecting about all the things that maybe you had at one time that you tried to hold on to, but maybe it is time to release them. All the things that could have and shoulda, coulda, wouldas, those things, right? Regrets, melancholy. What are we looking at? You had happiness once. Is that what's happened? It's not that you can't find it again. It's just you've got to come to terms with whatever is happening here because it is still there. I think the emotions still run deep. What's happening with the Ace of Cups here, please? The Ace of Cups, Earth signs. The Ace of Swords. There might have been some sort of ending, some sort of communication that was cut off there, my friends. Is that what this piece of news is? That emotional news that's going to come in and, they're making a peace offering with the Page of Cups here, the struggle, the burden, the heaviness. Tell me why. Tell me what the Ace of Cups is here for, please, for the Earth signs. The Ace of Cups for the Earth signs. One card, please. One final card. Thank you. The Strength card, fierce. You're going to have to be fierce, my friends. It takes a lot of courage to admit culpability. And I'm not saying anyone did anything wrong, but sometimes that being vulnerable and being open to being hurt is very difficult. It's anytime you truly love something or someone, leaves you open to be vulnerable here. And I think that you're going to need great courage to get through whatever this communication breakdown was. The Ace of Swords, this is also the truth. It might take great courage to really hear what somebody feels, how somebody feels, if they're conveying that to you in this emotional effort. The emotional offering here. This Two of Swords, though, it can be a painful card. It can be a decision that, is difficult to make because either way it cuts some way. And you've got the Ace of Swords here. So put on your courage, my earth sign friends. I'm not sure what that's about. My goodness. All right, let's see what's happening here with the spirit messages. Perhaps that'll shed a little bit more light for our earth signs. One card here, please, for the earth signs. I'm going to take that one. Soul Solitude. This was at the bottom of the deck earlier this morning, and I read it and said, wow, I wonder if that'll come up today. Here we go. Soul Solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So, my friends, it might be time to defend yourself here with the truth, of course. There may have been things that have gone on, but it's time to speak the truth. It's time to use your courage and wield that sword. Change your attitude here. Change your attitude and reclaim your power. Seven of Swords, not trying to get away with anything. Not trying to get away with anything. All right, we're going to leave it at that for the earth signs. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you going along that with me. Let's see who's next. Let's say hello. Hey, Misoon, nice to see you. Let's see. Tracy, good morning. Good morning, Alyssa. Kim, nice to have everybody here. Thanks so much. Charlene, new. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. 35 people here. Can we have 35 likes? I'd very much appreciate that. Here we go. Let's shuffle these in, make sure I remember to do that. And then let's see who's next. Earth signs are off the table. If you come in late and you want to know where we are, it is right here. That's who we're on. All right, so let's put these in and we'll cut the cards. Any questions for me? Hey, I have to apologize for yesterday afternoon too. Happy hour, 4 p.m. Fridays. Those live mini readings. My chat was not working and my computer was wonky, and I restarted like a couple of times just before it started. So the energy was totally off, and I apologize if I missed you. I did hear from a couple of people that I missed them. So if that's the case, we'll do it again next Friday, 4 p.m. Live mini readings, 4-card readings. All right, let's see. Who's next? The Hermit. That's a Virgo card, so we've already done earth signs. The Knight of Cups. So water signs next. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sensitive, intuitive, psychics. I'm going to read this. Psychic sponges, nurturers, empathic, passionately emotional, deep feeling, self-protective, addictive personalities, very private. That's my water signs. All right, water signs. What? Oh, angel number 77 is, I have it right here in front of me, spiritual growth. 777, spiritual growth. Okay, water signs. Here we go. Water signs. 33 people. If I could have 33 likes, I'd really appreciate it. Water signs. Okay. 7 of Wands. Guys, I shuffled, but I'm going to put it back just because it was the first card out there and I was told to put it back. So, all right. Water signs. If it comes out again, we know it's meant for you, water signs. Water, the week of February 2nd through 8th, 2020, the road ahead. What do we have here? The 10 of Swords. So an ending, my friends. What kind of ending? Could have been painful. Might even be a surgery there, a back surgery. The 10 of Swords. The Ten of Swords is an ending, but it's one that I think that you've moved past already. The Nine of Wands. Well, it's an ending. Maybe you have set boundaries as a result of my water signs. What's happening here? Water signs, February 2 through 8, 2020. The Knight of Wands. Well, something ended and you're saying, you know what, I'm going to do this differently next time. It is not going to be the same. I will not do that again. Tell me what's happening for the water signs. Lots of fire on the table. Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Changes coming in. Changes you're not willing to budge on. And the Eight of Wands. More fire. So things will change pretty quickly for you if you stand your ground, my water sign friends. What's happening here? One more card, please, for the water signs. One more card. That's 2. One card, please. Water signs. One more card. Oh, well, how things change with just a card, my friends. The Sun. How beautiful is that? And the Seven of Pentacles. So again, 7's in play. Now that's going to put us right at the end of that Mercury shadow, my friends. So it's around the time of the equinox, which is what I looked it up the other day. I think it's 17, 18 of March. But the end of March is where you're going to start to see whatever it is you're working on pay off. And I've been seeing that throughout the different readings. Now, that may not be true for this exact reading, but it did come to mind. They did ask me to say it. So let's see. Here, what's happening here? What is it you're not ready to give up on it? Is it that you're not ready to give up this ending? You're still not settled with it, the ending? What's happening with the Nine of Wands? Are you not giving up on the changes? What's happening with the Nine of Wands here, please, for the water signs? The Knight of Pentacles. You're making plans based on what your standards are, based on what it is you need, my water signs, based on what it is you are not giving up on. I thought I felt one go, but I guess not. The Nine of Wands. That's too many. One card. Let's take this one. The Four of Swords. You might have to take a step back there, my water sign friends. Might need a pause. Okay, rest, recovery, reflection, healing. You know, this ending was painful. This ending was difficult. If it wasn't a betrayal, then it's one you didn't see coming, right? But, you know, I think you have developed a new plan. You're not giving up on it. You're just taking a moment to breathe here. So what is the Knight of Wands changing? Changing for the better, I might add. Something you've been working on, something you've been building toward. You might have even been doing things behind the scenes here, my friends, so that you can move on here. Six of Swords. So there are opportunities for you. And by the way, too, the next card underneath was the Judgment card. New beginnings, new starts. Hold on one second, please. Let's see what's happening here with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. What's going on here for the water signs? The Knight of Wands. February 2nd through 8, 2020. The Strength card. Courage, determination. I think these changes are something you are never going to give up on. These are standards. These are boundaries. These are what you need. And you're not going to give up on it. And you're going to be successful too. But you're going to have to, you know, I think really reflect on what it is you do need. Okay. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. You might have to reevaluate some of those standards. Not saying give up on them. I'm saying, okay, is it really required to get where I want to go? This is the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you, my friends. So these changes are going to set you on the path to your karma, the path to your future. Divine timing here. Wheel of Fortune coming in. Which side are you on? Is this your ending or somebody else's? The Eight of Wands. Now we have swift movement coming in here, friends, with the Eight of Wands. This is also sometimes called the Arrows of Love. So there may be news that you've been waiting on here. News of changes within a relationship, maybe the Ten of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, so what are we changing quickly? What are the messages coming in here, please, for the water signs? The Four of Wands, messages that concern your security, your happy life. This could actually be your property. So what's happening with the, thank you, Six of Wands and the Chariot? I think maybe you recognize now that it's time to move. Now, does that mean it's a metaphorical move and you have to make a move in your life? Or does it mean that you are actually physically moving? And I believe it's most likely a physical move, but again, everybody's life, this is a general reading. You're going to have to really reflect on it. What are the standards you need? If you are moving, what is it that is going to really bring you this happiness and joy? You've got to pare it down, my friends. There's some sort of ending here. What's going on? Now, the Chariot card is a card of victory too. And, this is a card of success, the Six of Wands. So whatever changes you're making, my water sign friends, it will be successful. I mean, the sun is obvious, right? It will be successful, but it's going to take a little bit more effort, a little bit more patience. It's not quite ready yet. You're going to need this divine timing to come in with these changes. And once you've evaluated, once you've taken a step back and healed from whatever this ending was, you're going to be able to continue on with your plan here. And you're going to be able to move it forward to security, to this happy and stable and grounded life that you are seeking. It will be successful, but I do believe there's likely a move involved. So we've got the Ten of Swords and the Sun, my water sign friends. Which way should we go? Let's start with the Ten of Swords here, please. What is the ending that's coming in here? Is the ending coming in this week or has it already passed? What's happening here with the Ten of Swords? The Eight of Wands. So this news. Okay, let's see. And the Balance. So it's ended, perhaps, and you have news that something has changed within your home life, your family life, your house. Something has changed in your happy life. The Four of Wands represents security too. So you may be recognizing that, the victory is coming. You may be applauded for the moves that you've made, my water sign friends, but you're going to be balanced out. Whatever has changed here, you did not give up on those boundaries. You did not give up the changes that you wanted to make, and you're moving forward with your plan towards success, my water sign friends. So last card here for the water signs. What's happening with the sun? Beautiful, vibrant, sunny, joyful, happy energy coming in. And I do believe that that's coming in here to your happy home, your life, the King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini might be involved there, but the King of Swords can also be anyone in the judicial or municipal realm. So perhaps there is an attorney involved. There might even be some sort of analysis that you need to make, which is what you've been doing over here. Really deciding what it is you need, what are your standards, and then making those changes. But I think this ending is a while ago. But you're finally coming to terms with it. You're finally recognizing the moves that you have to make. You're making the decisions for your happiness, for your joy, my water sign friends. What do we have here? The Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You're tired of fighting and you want it to be finished. You want to be grounded. You want to be done. You want it to be over. You want it to be over. I don't mean that you want a relationship to be over. I mean, you want whatever this situation is to be over. You're making decision for your stability and for your own well-being there. All right, let's see what's happening with our water signs with the Spirit Messages Oracle. Spirit Messages Oracle deck. What do we have to say for the water signs of this world, please? Serenity. Oh my goodness. Here we go. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. So here you are, my friends. Here's your serenity coming in, and you've got to release this past. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity. Now, This is where your standards come in, removing any negative feelings, my friends. So make your peace with it, my water sign friends. Whatever happened, happened, and it's time for you to move on. And things are looking up. We have the sun here, please. Hold on one second. I've got something happening here. I apologize. Okay, let's see. Who are we doing next? Let's shuffle and cut the cards. Let me say hello to some people. And nice to see you again. Happy to have you back. Cindy, thank you. Allison, good to see you. Good morning, Carlo. Capricorn Star, thank you. Tammy. Oh my goodness. El Phoenix, good morning. What's happening here? Who's next? Let's shuffle these one more time. I'm going to shuffle and cut. Water signs are off the table. So who do we have left? Air and fire. Where are my air and fire signs? Allison, good morning. Swords, we're going to do air signs next. What's happening for the air signs of this world? Air signs, air signs, air signs. What's happening for the air signs? The week of February 2nd through 8th, the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Prince Charming, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Ace of Wands, so it might even be loving and passionate. Ace of Wands, your power, your inspiration, your new ideas. This is confidence too. This is sexy. What's happening for the air signs? Air signs, lots of red, lots of passion. Even if it's the Cups card, it's usually, toned down in blue. Temperance, finding your peace, finding your balance, healing perhaps. The Temperance card, look at the color combination, my goodness. Happening here with the air signs. The Page of Pentacles, so perhaps some financial news coming in. Either way, it's important. It's important over here too. What's going on with the Page of Pentacles here? What's happening for the air signs? Air signs, the week of February 2nd through 8th. This is the road ahead. How many do we have there? Just one. Perfect. And the Knight of Wands. So again, changes coming in. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't have you represented here, my air sign friends. All fire. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. Pentacles and Cups as well. The Hanged Man. So you're in limbo, my friends. What are we doing? You're stuck. You're waiting on this new beginning, but there's been some sort of struggle going on here. And the 10 of Cups, but there's happiness on the other side, my air sign friends. So what are we getting through here? What are we waiting on? What are we in assessment mode over? What are we looking at perspectives on? What's happening here? Let's start with this news here, the Page of Pentacles, because this seems to set it in motion. It's the Page of Pentacles here for, please. Page of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Pentacles, my air sign friends, news, surprise, Page of Pentacles, financial, valuable, important messages coming in. Pages are younger people, so they may be from younger people, children perhaps, even just maybe younger friends, but it's a high energy message, pages. Okay, and then I have the Page of Cups. So this piece of news that comes in over here regarding this emotional situation, the one that's a little bit hot and passionate or steamy even, this might be a situation where the Knight of Cups is dreaming about this situation. He is the dreamer of the deck, okay? This might be a new idea that you are really, really excited about, and you need to maybe temper it a little bit to in order to convey the message and make the changes that you want. So the Page of Cups, though, it sets it in motion. This is good news, I want to say, that comes in for you, my air sign friends. Good news that comes in for you perhaps this week, the 2nd through the 8th of February 2020. It's happening here with the Page of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Here we have our Hanged Man again. So this Page of Cups may not, in fact, be some good news. I always like to frame it in the positive, but it might be a situation that you have to reflect on. It might even be good news that kind of sets you back a little bit, and you say, wait, I have to take a really good look at this. I really have to analyze this situation and whether or not I want to move forward in it, whether or not I want to make these changes in it, because the 5 of Cups is that melancholy. It is a little bit of grief and sadness. The Hanged Man, you're sitting in that for a little bit here, and I'm not sure why. Is that something you choose to do? Yeah, it is. The Hanged Man is a voluntary act. What is it you're waiting on with the Hanged Man? What are the changes you're waiting on here, please, with the Knight of Wands? Thank you. Well, the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Swords. I think you're trying to change any sadness or sorrow, disappointment, melancholy, and grief that you might have had. And you've got some news coming in here that they're keeping you waiting. They're keeping you waiting, my friends, or you're keeping them waiting. You're trying to balance it out. You have to do that first before you can. There have to be changes. This is a relationship reading, guys. I mean, to me it is. If you read something else in it, by all means. It doesn't have to be, but I mean, I've got the Ace of Cups in pain and sorrow here. So whatever was deeply touching for you was difficult, my air signs, and you want to make some changes for that. You want to make some changes to bring back this contentment, this peace and happiness, this joy here in your heart. So what is it that's happening here with the Hanged Man? Wow. All right, let's look at the Knight of Cups and see where Prince Charming is taking us. Where is the Knight of Cups taking us? Knight in shining armor. Is somebody coming in with a new idea to rescue the situation? Is someone coming in with a new emotional offer of great passion and excitement and confidence that's going to balance out the situation again, bring you back to peace? The Knight of Cups here for, please. The Knight of Cups for the air signs. The 9 of Wands. Ooh, are you holding them off? Are you holding them at bay, my friends? The 9 of Wands, standards, boundaries. The wall you've built. The 9 of Wands. If this is you making this overture here, this is going to take a lot of courage. Don't give up on it. It's not a situation where you can try once and say, oh, okay, I tried. It's not that kind of a situation. You're going to have to fight for it if it's something that you truly want and you're on that side of it. This is a commitment, my friends. The Hierophant. The Hierophant can be many things. Most of all, he's the Pope. He's faith. So do you have faith? Don't give up your faith that this can change. The Hierophant is also a commitment, a vow, an oath. It can be a contract. It can be a contract that you're, not giving up the idea of, and you're going to find your peace with what's going on. But this is you holding yourself in this repose, the Hanged Man. The Hierophant can also be a structured environment, so a corporation, banking institution, any of that. Is there a situation that you are waiting on news from, maybe valuable, important financial news coming in here that you're not ready to give up on? You get the news, and maybe it causes you to really think and decide what it is you want. How are you going to find your peace with it? You're going to have to really sit with this for a little bit, because it is going to change things. It is going to change things. What's the Knight of, thank you, Page of Wands. It's going to give you a new idea. Whatever this news is that comes in, it's going to give you a new idea, a new direction. It's going to get you excited again, my air sign friends. You've been hanging out in this limbo for a while, in this reflection and sorrow and sadness, and something's got to come in to get you out of there. But you do have standards, and you want what you want. And you know what? That's no problem. You know, we all have different levels of what we will tolerate. And I think you're going to be tolerating some real joy there, my friends, my air sign friends. 10 of Cups. So let's look at the Ace of Wands here. You know, there's been a lack of passion, it seems, for a while, a lack of excitement, perhaps. This is where, you know, you say, I need this in my life, and I'm not going to live without it. If I'm going to commit to something, whether it's a contract, a vow, an oath, a marriage, a relationship, whatever it is, my friends, this is contentment, and you're getting out of this sadness, this sorrow, the grief. Most of the time when the Three of Swords shows up, it is a card of past sorrow and grief, but you're still sitting in it, waiting on this new beginning, but you're fighting it off here. Pardon me, with the Five of Wands. This is a battle, a struggle. You have a common goal in mind. It's a bunch of people that want to go in the same direction, but they can't figure out which car to take. Okay? So get it together, because the 10 of Cups is just on the other side of that, my air sign friends. New beginning. Get out of this hanged man mode, and the 10 of Cups is coming for you. So how do you balance this out? Let's wait. We're not done here with the Ace of Wands. Where are you restoring your power? Have you been powerless in this situation? What's happening here with the Ace of Wands for my air sign friends? The Three of Wands, but you know what? I think you're passionate about your future. You have big ideas for what you, I think that you have big ideas for what you want your future to be. And you're on a path. I think you've found it. Look at the similarity here, the light and the light at the top of this Ace of Wands. So you know what? You have found your path, and these are standards that you're not going to give up. I like it, air signs. What's happening here with the air signs with the Temperance card? Please, air signs. Air signs with the Temperance card, please. What Sagittarius, by the way, too, Temperance card. What's happening here? We have the Chariot and the Fool, my friends. So the Ace of Wands, when you restore your power, when you take yourself out of this hanged man, assessment, reverie, melancholy mode, you're actually going to be able to make some changes for your happiness. Excuse me. The Chariot card, moving, perhaps travel, could be that you are victorious. You're finally in control. You have brought this black and white Sphinx into alignment so that the Chariot can go forward. And now you're off on a new adventure here, my friends, with the Fool card. Taking the leap of faith, not knowing where you're going to land, but you know what? You're also going to prosper from this. It feels like the happiness and joy is coming here, my friends. All right. Where are my moderators? Let's see what we're doing here. Let me just take care of this right now. All right. Let's get back to the air sign energy here. What is the spirit message for the air signs? Thank you. Love. Oh, my friends, what did we talk about here for most of this? Love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So I want to look at this here, my friends. When you find your peace, your passion, and get down off of this hanged man energy, you're going to be able to move forward. When you find your alignment, when you find your peace, the Fool, off on a new adventure, one that is tinged with happiness and love. But you've got to get past whatever the Three of Swords was. There's a communication issue. You've got to get past this hanged man. Okay, you can't hold yourself in limbo and expect it to just change. All right. Air signs off the table. Fire signs next. Excuse me. All right. So while we're not doing the free yes or no questions at the end any longer, I will offer anyone that is interested a 4-card mini reading live here on the channel, and I'll cut that out after the video. So if you're interested in one of those, it is $20. If you're interested, I'll put up the payment options, but if you're not, no big deal. Fridays at 4 is what we're doing, happy hour for the live mini readings. All right, so let's see what's happening for the fire signs of this world. Janidra, hi, how are you? I saw Judy in here too. Thanks very much, you guys, moderators. Bye, Lion, nice to see you. Fire signs. What's happening for the fire signs here? Cherry Girl, good morning. Fire signs. What's going on with the fire signs for the week of February 2nd through the 8th of 2020 into a new month, second month of the year. Fire signs. That one's sticking out, isn't it? Whoa. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Fire signs, the Knight of Swords, things changing quickly. The situation might be caused by your communication or someone's communication. And I'm sorry, that's not the Knight, that's the King. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. So how are things changing for you, my fire signs? The Knight of Swords, what's the communication? He can be very blunt. He's very, can be brash even. He is someone that charges in, speaks without thinking. So are you affecting your security there, the King of Pentacles, by speaking your mind, but speaking it in a way that might even be, hurtful? The 5 of Cups, maybe you regret some of the things that you said. The 9 of Wands, but the 9 of Wands again, wow. But you're not ready to give up on what you said. I think you're standing behind what you said. And the Queen of Cups. This is tough love. Fire signs. This is tough love. All right. And the 2 of Wands. This is the crossroads, my friends. What is it that you're doing here? The Lovers. This definitely involves a partnership, whether or not it's romantic. I don't have any cups out here other than the Queen and the 5. But this is the energy of a partnership. All right, the Lovers. This is also your choice here, my fire sign friends. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Excuse me. The Lovers. I got caught up in 2 different thoughts. The Lovers, Gemini card. That's an air sign. All right. And the 2 of Wands. This is your choice. This is where you have to make a choice, my friends. Now the Chariot card. Are you moving forward? Again, a card of choice, decision. The 2 of Pentacles, juggling back and forth, trying to decide which one is the more valuable option. And the 3 of Swords, something hurt. Something was painful, my friends. Is it time for you to get past that melancholy here? So let's start there, my fire sign friends. The 5 of Cups. What is it that you are reflecting on? Are we looking at dreams and options that have not yet been materialized, not yet been activated? The 7 of Cups, options. So many so that you have confusion because you don't know which way to go. And that's what you're weighing back and forth here with the 2 of Pentacles. You're trying to decide which way to go. What am I doing? How am I doing it? What's going to happen here? The Lovers, the choice, the 2 of Wands. This is your crossroads. You're going to have to choose, my friends. I don't think there's any that you would give up, but you're going to have to choose. What's happening here with the fire signs, please? The 5 of Cups. The Sun. So, my friends, the Sun is coming out, but you're going to have to make a choose. You're going to have to get out of this reverie. And if you keep fighting it off, the Sun, beautiful energy there. Warming, vibrant, joyous. What are we standing so firm on? Was it this communication? Where am I going next? Let's go to the Knight of Swords here. What changed? What changed so quickly? Kind of caught you off balance here. What's happening here with the Knight of Swords? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, right there. Changing things with just a few words of communication. And what do we have here? We have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign. We have the Four of Cups and the Chariot. So there is movement afoot here, my friends. The Chariot card, I thought I saw it right here. So you've been unhappy with the moves somebody's been making. Is there an Earth sign in your midst? We've got the King and Queen here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Knight of Swords, did they speak? Did they say something? You know, they're usually very grounded people. That, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is also she's the caretaker. Okay, so she's been taking care of things, and maybe something was said to her that she didn't like, and she moved forward or moved on. What's happening here? Tell me why the Nine of Wands is here. What is it we are holding firm on? The Hierophant, some sort of commitment that was made. Are you holding their feet to the fire on a commitment? Are you not recognizing that someone is making a move? Did you cut off communication here with the Knight of Swords? Did you say something that kind of caught them? There, you know, this is disappointment. This is disillusionment. This is like, yeah, boredom. I've heard that already. So what happened here? There's something that happened there, and somebody's moved on or moved forward. You might even be, let me see, how is this going to be a victory here? Well, let's see what happens with the King of Pentacles. We'll come back here. Okay, the Seven of Swords. Somebody was trying to get away with something. There might be a little bit of deception in whatever this commitment is. Again, this doesn't have to be romantic. This is a contract, a vow, a structured environment, something that has that has confinement. It's confinement. It's confinement. You're confined by this, and you want to get away from it. You want to move. You're not happy here anymore. You're not happy with this situation. Now, this, you know, if this is you, fire signs, or if it's someone else in your life, they're not happy here. They've been disillusioned. They are, you know, someone that takes care of things and takes care of things. How do I want to say this? The Queen of Pentacles takes care of business. She makes sure that everybody has what they need, but she's also very grounded and very nurturing. So, you know, if you've been doing that, then that might have changed dramatically here because you've been disappointed, and it's time to move forward, time to finish up whatever's going on here. So let's talk about this Queen of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming out. What's happening here? Okay, so the Queen of Cups keeps her emotions to herself. She is someone that is not going to show you how she feels. Her emotions run very, very deep. She's surrounded in this card by emotion, and she's very, very sensitive, but she's not going to let you know when she's hurt. She's just not going to let you know. And you know what? If that's you, then you worry about the outcome here. You worry about how it's going to be seen. You worry about whether or not your aloof or cool demeanor is going to be seen. Are they going to be unhappy with it? Is that going to change something? But you know what? You guys can't help it. Excuse me, I shouldn't say that. The Queen of Cups can't help it. What's happening with the Queen of Cups here? What is she keeping to herself? Yeah, the Five of Swords. She's tired. She's exhausted. And I think if this is you, my fire sign friends, then you want to investigate other options for your stability. I think you want to investigate and look at and have those difficult conversations. That's what's happening here. These are difficult conversations. Conversations about where this is going, what you're going to do about it, and how it's been handled in the past. And the fact that you want sun. You want sunshine in your life. And if you don't necessarily want to give up on the commitment, but you do have standards and boundaries. And if it isn't going to be that, then you're moving on here. The Seven of Swords. There might be deception in this. And this is where you have to change the direction that you're headed here. This is a choice, my friends, the Lover's card. The Lover's card is the Gemini card, and it's asking you to take a second look. Are you taking a second look? Is that what you're doing? You're investigating. Where is the stability? Your stability and security might be wrapped up in this situation here with the King of Pentacles, and that's not an easy decision to make, my friends. What's happening here with the King of Pentacles? The Knight of Cups And the Seven of Pentacles. Well, it might be the offer you've been waiting for. Prince Charming coming in. You've been nurturing and tending to this, and that might be what changes things. Now, we can read this the same way. You know, you might not see what is being offered to you here with the Four of Cups, that cup that is outstanding. And, you know, you're looking at things from a grounded and practical way, which certainly is advisable, but you're going to have to decide which way you're going to make a move here, my fire sign friends. The Two of Wands, the Lovers. This is about a partnership here. Which way is this King of Pentacles going? The Knight of Cups. Is he making the offer to you? Is it an earth sign making an offer to you, my fire sign friends? All right, these are the last two cards here. Well, you're going to have to let him in. This was in reverse, so you're going to have to let him in. This is our Nine of Wands. You're going to have to let him in, my friends, and be open and be vulnerable if this is something you truly want. There may have been some pain, some shadow situation going on here. A little bit of things happening behind the scenes. Might even be that they are at a distance from you. The Sun card can indicate travel as well. So they might be coming back, but you're going to have to let them in, and you're going to have to be vulnerable for it to work, my friends, for this sun to come out. All right, fire signs. What's the spirit messages? Spirit message for my fire signs. Spirit message, fire signs. One more card here, please, for the fire. There it is. Thank you. All right. Well, listen, you know, and I can't plan these any better. They come out the way they come out. We talked about the Two of Wands being the crossroads. We talked about the Lovers being the choice. We talked about moving, and we talked about the Two of Pentacles weighing out what has happened, okay? I have choices here as our spirit message. So let's see. Choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So, my friends, the choices are yours here, my fire sign friends. Wow. All right. That concludes our Road Ahead segment this morning. Thank you very much for joining me here. If anybody is interested in one of those little mini readings, the 4-card readings, we can do it right now. If you are interested, make it known through the chat and I'll continue. Otherwise, we're going to sign off and we'll see you on Friday for the live mini readings. Thanks so much for joining me here. I do appreciate it. And appreciate all of your support. We've had a really good week here on the channel, and I appreciate all of your comments and likes, shares, and new subscribers. Thanks very much. All right.